Hey everybody, how you doing? It is 7 o'clock in the morning, just about to get some breakfast inside of me before I head down to today's race, which is the Apple Pie Run. The location itself is a location I've been to, funnily enough, more in the last few months than I have been my entire life, despite living not too far from this place. And anyways, this race itself, the course is not actually revealed until the day, so we will find out when we get down there what is in store for us. However, there are three things I do know. First of all, the surface itself is firm and it is dry. We've not had any bad weather this week, and so I can wear my road shoes. I have spoken to the race director and he said you could do either trail or road. I'm opting for road because they're just more comfortable and I trust them more over the distance. The second thing I know is that there is a sandbank involved, and I think the quote was something like, "You're going to have a lot of fun on the sandcastle." So that's something interesting. And the last thing I know is that we are not running through the field of cows; we're running around the field of cows. So if you've not heard me mention it before, it is a looped course of roughly 3.14, la la la. That's where the PI gets the obviously the name of the race, and you can run it as many times as you want. So today's training schedule sees me hopefully hitting 20 miles. However, I did do that last week on a training run, so there's no pressure for me to hit the same distance again. I'm just going to take each lap as I find it. I'm not going to worry too much about splits because if there is some up and down and there's some sand involved, I can't reliably try and stick to a specific split per kilometre. So what I'm going to do is just take each kind of 5 kilometre loop as a time, and if I can, for example, if I can do each 5 kilometre loop in 30 minutes, that'd be awesome. Try and keep consistent and see how we get on. So when I get down there or en route, I'll shoot a little bit more footage, and yeah, let's see how we do. I wouldn't normally do this, but as it's starting to rain, it's coming down harder. I'm just going to do a light, very, very light jog down to the start line, just because I think walking is probably not ideal. It's going to take me quite a bit longer and I could get drenched. The weather was not supposed to do this, it was supposed to just be cloudy. Hey ho, we work with what we've got. Spoiler alert. So I'm guessing that was a field we were supposed to have run through. This weather, come on now. Just here waiting under a tree now. Nice little setup. Hopefully this rain is just going to die down. Gonna see how we go. Not sure how busy it's going to be, but the strategy here is just to take the first lap easy, get a feel for my surroundings, get my bearings, and then I can start to apply a little bit more speed and be a little bit more purposeful with the way that I'm running. But obviously initially what I need to do is just take it easy, because I don't want to slip, don't want to hurt myself, and with this rain that's come down the last hour, obviously the conditions which were dry and firm before may well have changed. I am in road shoes, I've committed, and yeah, so I will see you out there, probably be lap 2. Just approaching 4k on the first lap. It's tough. I was caught behind quite a few people, so it's taken a while to get going. The sandbank is rough, straight uphill, you can't run it, you're going to walk it or crawl it. And yeah, my split for that kilometre was like 7:13. Oh, this is going to be a very tiring workout.
but valuable. I'll try my best to time lapse or hyperlapse, whatever it's called, but there are portions of the run where I need to be using both hands. Okay, first 5k loop complete. Some people have stopped there, probably a sensible idea, and yeah, off I go on lap number 2. There's quite a few people today with 100 marathon finish t-shirts. Somebody's got 200. Insane stuff. And a lot of people doing marathon distance today, and credit to them, because there are hills, there are steps, and that sand, you get there feeling pretty fresh, and then the climb just wipes you out. Clever, really clever course, very testing. Let's try and get a bit of hyperlapse in. Okay, we're just approaching the sandcastle. Check this out. Still going. Nice views. Still going. Jog this last bit. Okay, so the next hurdle to overcome are the steps. I've taken a few photos on this bridge in recent weeks, but after 9k, the steps are not really what you want to see. Let's do it. And that split was 5:05, which is ludicrous. Can't just slow down. Okay, just gone through 10k, 59 minutes, so very happy with that. And you know, at this point I'm either going to go 5 laps or 6. 5 obviously 25k, 6 30k. We'll see. Let's see how I feel at 20k. Make the call then. Okay, just gone through 15k, about 1 hour 28 or so. So I'm really happy with that. Good pacing on a course like this. I'm feeling good, feeling fit and strong. A little bit tired just in terms of kind of energy, but legs feel great, feet feel great. I feel mentally very strong. You know, it's one of those where you're just breathing a bit heavier than normal because of the terrain. But it's really nice for me to be able to see a new route locally. So now I've got another 5k route to bank, and oh, what was that split? Let's have a look. 5:22. Pretty good. Pretty good. In terms of hydration, about half left on this. 2 gels down. Got 2 more if I need them. I'll grab some water when I pass by at 20k. Oh, nice downhill here, but the more fatigued you get, the more chance there is of falling over. So I'm just taking these really gently. We're looking at doing another lap after this, so that will take me to about 30k. I'm cool with that. 25k is probably optimal for me, but I think that extra little push would be good for strength training. So even if we just take it easy, get another 5k in the books, and yeah, treat my legs. This sand is an animal. And when you're tired, you've got to be really careful with your footing. Otherwise you could easily fall back, which would be a real inconvenience. The idea of one more of those. Whew. This is what it's all about. Training, training, training. The splits have gone a little bit awry, much slower, but it's cool. Not really bothered about that. Just looking to get it done now. Whew. Gee. Lots of people out walking today. Lots of kind words of positive support and all of that good stuff, which is excellent. People walking the dogs, a bit treacherous. And yeah, just approaching now the end of the 5th lap. The last one is going to be tough, really tough, but the easy option is to stop. And you know, if it's easy, it's probably not worth doing. So even if I have to kind of just trundle my way around the last lap, I'm totally cool with that. Just trying to kind of mirror those conditions of feeling fatigued towards the end of a race. Mentally train yourself not to stop and give in. Right now, timing, data, irrelevant. Just gonna focus on getting to that finish. So this is the finish straight. Still got 1 lap to go, but give you a little sense of what I'm looking at. Okay, for the final time today, up the sandcastle. Just walking into it, it's gonna hurt. Respect to anybody doing the marathon distance today. Another 2 of these. Hopefully gives you a sense of the scale of this thing. It's just straight up. See you at the top. About 500 metres to go. I just kicked a route hard and don't know how I didn't fall over. Clearly feeling very fatigued right now. Let's just get to the end safely. That'll certainly give me a little boost of adrenaline. My gosh, proud of myself. lots of positive self-talk going on, and yeah, pleased to push the extra loop, even though it has been punishing, has been tough. Oh look, there's some guys chilling.
Hey, I am home, and yeah, really rewarding, great to do. I had a good time, pleased to have done the final lap. Had I stopped at 5 loops, I would have been regretting on the way home, and I can't recall now who said the quote, and it's only really 2 words, but it's remember tomorrow. And I think about that a lot when I'm running, because effectively, had I done 5 loops, I would have been thinking right now, should have pushed for 6. And so it was really well worth me going the extra loop, even though it was a bit of a trudge and it was hard work. My pace kind of fell off a lot. I just needed to mentally be in that kind of zone where I thought, look, this marathon coming up is not going to be this hard because it's on the flat, more or less. And so, you know, if I can do 20 miles more or less, with all these hills and sand and stuff like that, then the flat is going to be a whole lot easier. So all of this is just going to kind of come together. Sorry, my words all over the place here. It's all going to come together, hopefully, fingers crossed, on the day of the marathon, and I'm going to feel really good for having done these training runs leading up to it. Now it's time for me to get in the bath, continue just eating. Oh, by the way, Cliff Bar, cheeky. My favourite's white macadamia. I grabbed these off the shelf without looking. Coconut choc chip. It's the same colour scheme. What are you doing? Anyway, I'm going to see you sometime this week, and we'll look at the next training run. Take care.